It is the museum that honors those who have defended our nation while also educating future generations. Bella Cundy is there taking a live tour this morning. Hi, Bella.
Hey, Courtney. Good morning. That is right. The Rowland Freedom Center in Vacaville. We've got a couple of folks I want to start off by introducing first. We've got to start out with Leonard, but he said drop the nerd, and I said anything for you. But you're so funny. So thanks for being here with us.
Well, welcome. We're so happy to have you here. This is a great day for us to have you from Vacaville.
That's right.
Back in Vacaville. I love it.
Thank you. Len was our mayor back in the day. You know him, you see him. So thank you for having us, Len. Okay, cool. Now we've got Paul. Paul, tell us a little bit about what we're doing here.
Well, basically what we're doing here is we're kind of put together something showing why we're free. That's the big thing. Freedom, freedom, freedom. And we're going to try to take some people and show them around as to what we're doing all the way back from the American Revolution to today.
And Shauna's just going to give us a quick little, why are we here, Shauna? What are we doing? Shauna.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, Shayna.
sorry.
That's
I did it
okay.
again.
Yeah, our mission is to honor those who defend our freedom, and by educating future generations about why we're free and promoting patriotism. We do that through our displays and events. Last year, we've rotated over 30 different aircraft, including a World War II B-25 bomber. And we've also had an educational program that invites local high schoolers to participate in a speech contest.
That's awesome. And so you guys have so many great displays. So we're starting in the Pearl Harbor display right now. Paul, coming back to you, tell us a little bit about what we're seeing.
Well, basically the Navy was kind enough to put on loan an actual artifact from the USS Arizona. So we have the certificate from them there. This flag actually flew over the Arizona December 7th of 2007 on the anniversary of the bombing. People can come in and take a look around, and this all has to do with the beginning of the war, from where it started to actually going into the Doolittle raid, which we'll get into a little later.
Absolutely. Now, as we walk over, because we've got a lot of different things we want to cover. So you guys walk with us. Walk with us through history. Paul, I love this display. And if I can lead us through the little tunnel, let's do it. But tell us about what's going on here in this tunnel. Dwayne, after you, my friend.
So basically what happened is we have a lady whose father was a survivor of the Battle of Peleliu, which was the bloodiest battle for the Marine Corps during World War II. She was kind enough to put a lot of his items on loan. So what we did is we did some research and found out that what the Japanese would do during the South Pacific campaign was they would take a cave and they would attach a tunnel to it, and another cave to that, another tunnel to that. And what they would do is whenever the Marines were taking over the cave, they would crawl through the tunnel and fight out of the next cave, which unfortunately those gun sights were pointed on the exit of the first cave, so it was a really tough day for the Marines.
Isn't this so crazy? I just put our cameraman through the ringer because I wanted you guys to see how insane this is. It is just like such, you learn about it in school, but to actually see what these guys are going through and kind of, it's not even close to the same thing, but just like how tight the quarters are, it's really amazing. Now, I want to definitely talk about this because Paul and Shayna and Len, they told me about this guy, and I was honestly just amazed by the story. So can you guys tell us about what we're seeing here?
Sure. Gary Francis Powers was a U-2 pilot that everybody knows was shot down over Russia, and actually a hostage exchange there. But very few people have ever heard of Major Rudolph Anderson. Major Rudolph Anderson was actually flying the very first U-2, which flew over Cuba and took pictures of the missiles. On his second flight, he was shot down and killed. And when Kennedy's staff found out that an American was killed, they just basically said, look, nuke Moscow, don't even ask questions. Well, at that point, Kennedy got a hold of Khrushchev, and they had a nice long conversation, and they found out that apparently this general that Russia had sent over fired on him without even consent. So Russia was going to deal with him. But during the conversation, we made a determination we would pull our nukes out of Turkey that were pointed towards Russia, and they wouldn't build in Cuba. So basically, this gentleman's death may have averted World War III, but nobody's ever heard of him.
That's amazing story. It's amazing that we don't even know. I didn't know this name. Thank you, Paul, for being here with us. Thank you, guys. We're here in the second hour, too, because we didn't even get to the second half of the museum. Okay, Courtney, are you ready for your history lesson?
I love history lessons. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Bella. From historic aircraft to unique artifacts, there's a local museum with a variety of items on display to honor those who have defended our nation. So Bella Cundy is live in Vacaville, checking out all the details there. Nice flex. You still remember those fifth grade skills. I appreciate it. That was good. That was good, Bella.
Thank you. Thank you. I would like to say I impressed all three of my new friends here that I remembered the preamble. So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
Isn't that right, Paul?
We were impressed.
Thank you.
Your teachers would be proud of you.
Thank you. Shout out Ms. Bertelson, wherever you are. I hope you're okay. But, God, that was a journey we just had. But, Paul, okay, so we're back at the Rowland Freedom Center. We only got to cover half of the museum in the first segment, so now we're covering the second half because they just have so much fun stuff. So right now we're at the Medal of Honor. Paul, tell us what we're looking at here.
Well, basically, we're looking at probably what is our most important display here at the museum. This is a Civil War Medal of Honor, which was awarded to a lieutenant from the 102nd U.S. Colored Troops during the American Civil War. Orson Bennett, his family, who's local, were kind enough to put this on loan for us, and it's a great thing to display because not only is the Medal of Honor the highest award the military member can get, but there were very few that were awarded to colored troops or their units.
And it's always so crazy and amazing to me to hear the local aspect of it all.
Oh, definitely. We had no idea. She came in and was talking with us and said, oh, by the way, we just happen to have this. Would you like to borrow it? And we're like, yeah.
That's amazing. All right, now as we make our way through the museum, on the left, I feel like I'm like an airplane attendant. On the left, we have our gift shop. I'll come get your goodies. They have great stuff. So now we're back with Shayna, and Shayna's gonna tell us about what we're looking at here with the Gonzalez brothers. Guys, check out this airplane, okay? You've heard of the Wright brothers, but have you heard of the Gonzalez brothers?
Yeah, so this is one of our most unique pieces in the museum. It was built, it's an original 1912 biplane. It was built by three local teenage brothers in their San Francisco backyard, the Gonzalez brothers. And they hand built the whole thing. They even flew it out in the fields near Woodland. So this is one of our most unique pieces.
How did you get this?
So Bob Gonzalez, the nephew of the brothers, he acquired it back in the 1970s, and he rebuilt it. He kind of put it together again, and it actually went through a couple different museums. It was at the Hiller for a little bit, it was at Travis, and then he found us here in about 2013, and so it's been here ever since.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. San Francisco, Woodland, Vacaville Medal of Honor. That is so cool. Paul, as we make our way through our little hallway here, what are we seeing? What are we looking at?
Basically, what we're looking at here is all a World War I display. And if you look over here, of course, you cannot have World War I without the Red Baron and Snoopy.
Of course.
Now, the Red Baron actually was a gentleman named Manfred von Richthofen, and during World War I, he was the highest scoring ace with 80 confirmed victories. And then as we go down a little further with the rest of the World War I display, we are finding that people, again, donate a lot of things to the museum after dad dies or grandfather dies. And we ask them if they bring us something to give us a little history on the person so we can display that too. Yeah. What we're looking at here is basically our future Tuskegee Airmen area and Asian American area. So we'll be building this out and doing a lot of extensive work. One of our gentlemen that was here in Vacaville actually was a B-24 navigator, and if you go down Highway 80 like you're heading towards Sacramento and you do the 505 split, what you'll see is a James Warren Memorial interchange, and that was from him. He was a very interesting gentleman, and at the age of 87 got his pilot's license, so he's in the Guinness Book of World Records as a Vacaville resident.
Love to see it. Love my Vacaville residents. Paul, where can people find you guys? We're at the Rowland Freedom Center now, but if people want to come walk around, where are you guys located?
We are at 300 County Airport Road, which is basically behind Lowe's. We're right behind there. And we're open every day except for Mondays and Tuesdays. We open up at 10 and we close at 4.
Awesome. Thank you. Len, anything you wanted to say before we wrap up?
Well, thank you. I think it's going to be a good day.
I see what he did there.
It is a good day.
That's great. Thank you,
it.
Bella.